Hello, child of God. I welcome you once again to Christ Without Borders. Well, I come here to share some prophetic warnings that were shown to me. So, it's two of them. I'm just going to go ahead and then. The first one I was shown was a border that was closed previously. That was opened. A border that was previously closed, but now was opened. Now, one side of the border was open, but the other side was still closed. The other side was still a dead end. Now, this border that is going to be opened is either going to be Syria or Lebanon. A border that was closed previously, but was opened. But the other side of that border was still closed. So I don't know whether in time that this border is going to be open. So you can be watching out for the news. The border is going to be opened. It's either Syria or Lebanon, one of them. Now the second one is the more disturbing one. Now, I saw prisoners that escaped from prison. Prisoners that escaped from prison. Now, what I saw them doing was that they turned their wrath on the country they were in, the country which imprisoned them, whether rightfully or unrightfully. Prisoners escaped from prison, and then they turned their wrath on that nation. They turned their wrath on that nation. I saw fights break out in the streets. Chaos. I saw people unalived as a result of these fights in the streets. Now, in the spirit, I heard the language they were speaking. They were speaking Arabic. I'm aware some people were rescued in Syria as a result of their president leaving the country. Just like that, people were rescued in some tunnels, some prisons. But it hasn't been, God hasn't confirmed if it is Syria. But that's what I'm saying. They escaped from prison. And I don't know why. It feels as if they want to revenge. And that revenge, and trying to turn their wrath on the nation feels as if they were imprisoned unjustly. Feels as if they were imprisoned unjustly. They were put in prison when they were not supposed to be put in prison. And so for all this time they've been there, the pain, the hurt, all that they had to go through, they coming out, they are turning that wrath against the nation. So fights breaking out in the streets, people fighting, people have been all alive in the streets. But the language they spoke was Arabic. So if you are in a country, you are in a nation, and some prisoners have broken out, or you find yourself in a country or in a nation where, as a result of some incident, certain people have been rescued from prison who were not supposed to be imprisoned, start praying for your country. Start praying for that nation. Because I see them turn their wrath against the nation, which they found themselves in. Now, I think that's where I'm going to end it. So, a border that was closed previously is going to be opened. And this one is between Syria and Lebanon. But the second part The second part is feeling like Syria, but I'm not concrete about it. So if people have escaped, have broken out of prison unlawfully, or as a result of something, some prisoners who were not supposed to be imprisoned have been rescued. You people should talk to them or counsel them and put them through a process of healing, because I see them turning their wrath on the nation for doing nothing all this while, and all this time that they have been kept in prison. So that's why I'm going to end it. Thank you once again. This is still Christ Without Borders. Yeah.